Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute with the holidays and everything. We have made some upgrades on Goobies. We've maxed out our experience. We've got some attack range. We got a crit chance, more movement speed, 30%. Attack speed, base damage is up, and we have two of the projectile upgrades. The third one is super expensive, but we will be saving for that one. So we start out with 3 projectiles. Pretty cool. We're gonna hop into a game. Let's do wiggle woggle, wiggle woogle. My bad. So I've noticed some of these upgrades are better than others, and the 3 projectiles is amazing. I feel like we're powerful straight out the gate. I do want to go ahead and get the experience since it's the first unlock. I think that'll help us out. Get as much experience as possible. I think it goes up to 30%, so. And we already have, I think, 20 or 25% what we bought in our upgrades. Where's the enemies at, though? Alright, come on now. Don't be shy. There we go. Guess we took out way too many all at once. Now, the chain attack is really good. I like that one. So we're going to go ahead and grab that guy. Let's see. Any of the, like the god rolls or whatever, I don't know, not god rolls, but the boss upgrades, I think they're extremely beneficial. We're gonna go ahead and get chain again. We can do can chain up to 2 enemies, so I want our attacks hitting as often as possible. This game is it's been really fun to play. I've played a lot off stream, haven't been able to record lately, but hope you guys forgive me. Let's see. And regeneration is really helpful later on, but we're going to get the chain lightning. Yeah, 3 lightnings dealing 6.6 damage. Very beneficial. Helps clear out stuff early on, and will help proc some stuff later too when we have some death effects. I like the explosion. I do like the worms too. Kind of get lucky. Speaking of explosion, we're going to go ahead and grab that. They have a 10% chance to explode. Do some AoE damage. I do enjoy that one. We'll try and level that up. The orange explosion is that, what you see on the screen there. But I feel like it procs more than 10%. Maybe it's based off of each individual projectile we're sending out, but I feel like it does it way more than 10%. Alright, here's the souls upgrades that I was talking about. This one shoots out an orange projectile, and anything it touches makes an explosion, which is really cool. I do want the experience, but we're going to take this one over that for now. And I'll point it out. There's that guy there, and if he passes through anything, you can see him explode there. It's really cool. And there's no way to direct that on where it's going. You just got to get lucky with the projectile pathing. But later on in the game, you're going to be surrounded, so I do like the piercing, but I feel like the goo is better because it seeks out an enemy and then does an explosion. So, and that one will be yellow if you pay attention. Oh yeah, a couple just proc there, and it does help out if you can get some kind of AoE size bonus. You're going to take out more enemies. Alright. There's the damage of AoE, but we want our size to be bigger. We have 15% crit chance. We could get this one to deal more crits. I think we're gonna do that. Fire's okay. I think we're gonna go with the crit for now. Yeah, that explosion was nice. It took out the entire fleet of enemies over there. Alright, I do like the worms. I'm pretty sure we're going to pick that up. The frostbolt's okay, and the silly launcher's okay too, but I like the worms. It passes through enemies and just does a decent amount of damage. There's one right there, just doing his thing. I think it's just a nice like supplemental damage. I'll go ahead and level up the chain lightning. Yeah. And I have noticed that when I take the tree hugger perk, which basically enables you to have a chance to, when you touch a tree here, to give you a burst of experience, I'm gonna stop taking that one because I feel like I focus more on the trees than any other upgrade in the game, and I don't make it as far as I normally would. Alright, Essence of Ziggurat is nice. We have a meteor that could fall, so any extra AoE damage that we can do, I think that's awesome. There should be a pink meteor that pops out. Let's see here. Well, if we can get it to proc. There we go. And there, it's popping around the screen, so not bad. And that one actually, once you upgrade it, does a ton of damage. We have 25% crit chance. I think it's best to go ahead and take the regeneration because we also take less damage. I think that's a good one. The regen's nice. It's slow at first, but it does pay off in the long run. I think maxing that one out, you get 30% reduced damage, which is crazy. I haven't seen any elites pop up, which is crazy. Let's go ahead and get the chain projectile. Try and get our stuff to chain to more enemies, more chances to proc the other attacks. So I don't really worry about experience on the ground as much because once you take out the boss, every boss gives you a magnet. So we could go with damage. Yeah, let's lock in the damage. Ooh. Magnus thought he was doing something. You're doing nothing, buddy. You're about to die. Oh yeah. Such a goofy Gooby. We'll take 40% crit damage and get it up to 205%. Or 204. I don't know how we lost 1%, but whatever. It's okay. Now this circle here, you can stay in the blue and you're fine and it won't teleport you. If we did have the tree hugger perk, now would be a good time. You go to the outside of the map, but there's no enemies and I don't have that perk, so we're just going to go ahead to the next level. And and these waves get crazier and crazier. By like wave 10 or 11, things are just absolutely absurd. Let's see here. I feel like the 1,000 needles is really good too. We have a chance for our projectiles, so we take that, but our projectiles to split. We have a chance for them to chain, so they're going to chain and then have a chance to split, so it's just even more. I do like that. It's covering more areas, hitting more enemies. It's perfect. This game's simple. I don't know that there is a final level, kind of like Brotato or anything like that, but once you get past level 10, stuff starts getting extremely difficult to keep up with, and you get overwhelmed really easy. Attack speed. This one's popped up so many times. The chance to deal double damage, almost double damage. But we are gonna get the slash because we're gonna get our crit up, I believe. Yeah, let's do that. Because our crit damage is pretty high. And once you upgrade the slash, the crit chance of the slash is 100%. So it's very, very nice for DPS. See, we were just obliterating these small little mobs of enemies. So. We have this. We're gonna go ahead and get the piercing. So we're gonna go through an enemy, have a chance to chain, and split on each attack. I'm ready to see an elite, see if we can get something. Haven't seen one yet. Well, I mean, we killed the boss of stage 1, but alright, so the salvaged energy is okay, but I really feel like it's not beneficial because it's a small attack. Unless you get the combo up to, you know, 500 or 600, then it does a decent amount of damage, but at that point you could be utilizing something else. So we're gonna go with the experience for now. I got a magnet here. Should be leveling up here in just a second. There we go. Let's go ahead and get the crit chance, because we do have the slash that helps that out. It gives more damage, so the more we crit, the more that procs. And it's hard to see that one, but it just pops up a little X on the screen. Alright, now we have an elite here, and I think this one just spawns enemies. Yeah. He's gonna die though, relatively quickly. One more spawn, I think. Nope. Lobby has been defeated. Not a huge fan of that, but we'll take it. I mean, AoE radius is okay, but I like to get at least 2 times, you know, or 3 times the upgrade. We could have re-rolled, but we're gonna save that for the boss. Those are typically way better. Ooh, I do like the frenzy, so we're gonna hold off on the experience for now and get Spirit of Mumza. Basically, we'll have little purple icons around us, like little bubbles popping when it procs, and we'll be shooting, we'll be moving faster, and we'll be dealing 3 extra damage. Chain lightning, so this is going to add a 50% chance to spark 1 lightning strike. I do like this one, so we're going to go ahead and grab that. Yeah, there's just extra damage there, so. And we're chaining pretty often. It's definitely beneficial. I've never really upgraded the blobberang, but I feel like I need to. It's just dealing damage in an arc. You know what? We're gonna get the blobberang and try to focus on that when we see it, if possible. Now, where I get in the most trouble is these exploded boys up top. I don't pay attention to them as much as I need to. So definitely have to pay attention there. I feel like the explosion radius hits us even further than the animation, so. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and max this one out. And because you get more damage per chain, so go ahead and get that. Yeah, the chain is super beneficial. I do wish there was like some kind of collectible or like shrine or something like that, but it's pretty simple, and I feel like a lot of games do overcomplicate things, so I can respect that. This game is solely focused on building up crazy combos and crazy like evolutions and stuff, so could do 1 damage for projectiles or a straight 20% damage bonus. We're gonna do 20% for sure. It looks like we're obliterating everything right now, which we are, but it starts to scale pretty quickly, and we'll end up struggling here soon. We are going to take the 1,000 needles, so we get 4 projectiles that our bullets split into. So. Ziggurat got absolutely melted. So we get something good here. Oh, 4 times AoE rate, 120% AoE radius. That is huge. Like our explosions when they die, our meteor, even our blobberang will be better. Worms too. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, that's just the death explosion. That's insane. I think we got really lucky with that. If you guys haven't played this, you should definitely check it out. I think it was only like $5 or $6. Now they do have a Goobies 2. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Coming out, I think next quarter, and they've changed it up. They kind of did like a Risk of Rain way of doing things. This is, you know, just straight top down, but they're gonna add platforming, 3D elements, rotating camera. So like, I'm excited to see how that one plays out. I'll definitely be getting that. So. Yeah, I'm loving the 120% increased AoE damage, or AoE radius. Super nice. Let's see here. We should probably just do the implode. It's another AoE attack. I mean, this is good too, but it's only right around us. And I'm not huge on the tranquilizing mass. They do help, but I feel like I have to get too close. So we're gonna do implode. It'll be a black, basically a black hole. Just more AoE damage. You upgrade that, and I think it sticks around on the battlefield a little bit longer. would level us up, but I guess not. There we go. Let's go ahead and get the piercing. I feel like hitting more enemies is more beneficial than the cross hitting with the crit, so we'll get there. We'll upgrade all of them as they come through. And I'm not sure that there's a cap on how many skills or what you can have, because I feel like I've played extremely long runs and just kept getting different attack attributes, so I think it's cool that you're not really limited. I like that. To get us another elite out here, get us some perks. Now I could turn that sound off, a little XP numbers or XP bubbles making that little dinging noise, but I like it. So I do like Dizzy's ball. Gives us more DPS, and those things shoot really quick. Probably gonna get that. Yeah, let's get that, because we can always upgrade this later. You see how quickly it attacks there? Pew 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 pew. Yeah, so that's beneficial in putting out some more DPS. Especially finishing off like little stragglers that get close to you. I found out the white enemies are kind of beefy. Like, they're hard to kill unless you have some damage upgrades. I feel like the pacing for this game on your level ups, you know, you make the right choices. The pacing is pretty solid. And I think upgrading the Dizzy, the blue ball, you get another ball, but then you have a chance for it to proc ricochet, so it bounces off of enemies, which is really cool. And I love these little spawners because I'm guaranteed to get a cluster of experience. I do enjoy killing those guys. And most of the time it's pretty instant when you're taking out the enemies to spawn in with it. This magnet is a level up here. I mean, I feel like attack speed would be beneficial. Let's go ahead and get that. Essentially, it's just a 10% DPS bonus. Got a little close there to those enemies, but that's okay. Now the larger EXP balls that you see, they will contain more. So they didn't go with extra colors, they'll make the experience balls larger. Like right over here to the right, these two, see they give us more. So I was looking for an elite, but I guess we're gonna take out this boss. Let's keep going with the chain for now. Fire is okay, but having that additional damage per chain is going to be beneficial. Now this boss is relatively easy to deal with. I have noticed once you start encountering the bosses more, they have different attributes. So I ran into this one time where it actually teleported, and most of the time it was teleporting right on top of me, so I struggled with that a good bit. So did we pick up? Yeah, we picked up the regen. It's slow, but it's something. Yeah, because we were at 6.7, so hey, take that, buddy. If we get something good. I could take 2 worms. Yeah. Let's do that. See if we can kill most of these enemies before we go to the next level. Yeah, I think we're okay now. Take these guys out and then head in there. So far, it's a really good run. Maybe we can get on the leaderboards. Jeez. Hey, I could go for even more radius on our AoE attacks too. I'll be fine with that. Yeah, see, these exploding boys cause me problems. I gotta pay attention. But the good thing about those is they actually damage the other enemies too, so you know, the more you see of those, the better. If you can stay away from them, that is. Now, if you can't get away, then obviously it's not better. Now, these little crab-looking ones, they're the ones that are throwing stuff at us, which is quite annoying. If you can't get to them and take them out, it's easy to get overwhelmed. Big mob up here. Didn't take long to take them out though. With this magnet. We need to take the experience before it's too late, so we're gonna go ahead and grab that. Because levels become very, very scarce towards the like level 40 or so. It just takes a ton of experience. So if we can mitigate that just a little bit, then I'm for it. Yeah, these little guys here are annoying. One second, something in mind. There we go. Hope you guys had a fantastic Thanksgiving. We got to spend some time with the family for a good bit, so hopefully you got your bellies really full and you got to take you a good old nap. So it's getting a little bit more hectic. We can handle it. We got this. At least for a few more waves, at least. I haven't seen many elites though. A little sad about that. Hopefully they'll start popping up more though. It's basically you take those out. That's kind of like a level up. You know, sometimes it can be really good. Look, when the chain lightning hits and it's taking out the exploding boys that are inside of a huge mob. Ooh, there's radius right there. Yeah, let's check that. Let's make it even bigger. Now, if we can level up the meteor and get that to do even more damage, that would be even more beneficial, because the damage is basically doubled each level up that you do. There's an elite. What does he do? I think he's a spawner? I'm not sure. Yep. 12,000 health is pretty significant, but we got this. Yeah, we're gonna focus on him before we go to the boss. Get us something good. Okay. Oh. I would have liked a little bit more than 1 times, but we'll take it. Bigger attacks, because we need to save our reroll, which I think you only get 1 reroll per level. Need to save it for the boss. And we got a ma'am, a ma'am, back to back, I believe, which is okay. I think my favorite's Magma's with a huge laser beam that he shoots out. Let's go ahead and get the chain lightning, get that one leveled up. Bosses are getting beefier and beefier. We need to focus on some more DPS. She's already down to like 7k HP, so won't be long. It'll all be over soon. Hey, man. Or maybe it's Am. I don't know. I mean, we'll take the attack speed. That's not bad. See if we can get a little bit more experience before we go into the portal. There's quite a few enemies out here, so it's definitely worth us hanging around for a few. I think that's clearing it up for the most part, though. Yeah. Alright, on to stage 5. Now, when we first started this game, we were struggling to... Where's the enemies at, bud? Where are they at, Gooby? We were struggling to get past stage 3, so we made some progress. I think the extra projectiles is a huge thing. I would definitely suggest that after you get your experience upgrades and the meta upgrades. So yeah, I feel like our DPS isn't where it needs to be though, because we've got a lot of death procs, but it's taking a second to get these enemies killed, so... Took some damage there, didn't even see it. Yeah, the red boy's in the middle. Making life a little difficult right now. Let's see if we can get to them. We're gonna actually circle back. Oh, not the cotton balls. And we're able to take those out, but it's taking a lot longer than I want. These big boys are taking a minute too. Maybe I got stuck there. That would have been bad. Oh, I got some healing. Alright, now we're doing better. You know what? I feel like we take the +1 bonus damage. That's going to benefit us because essentially it's, you know, if I'm hitting for 6 or 8, it's like a 15-20% bonus. Yeah, we need that. There's a red boy. I should have picked up that health. Did not realize I healed up. Those guys are kind of like janky. They're kind of all over the place. Once you kill them, they jerk around. I know some of it's due to my... Ooh, it's not good. My implosion. It kind of knocks them back or sucks them in a little bit. Gotta remember we have healing down at the bottom. We're gonna get hit here for sure. Yeah. Dang, the level ups are being very scarce right now. Oh god. The good thing about those, there's a lot of on death procs that happen. So you're gonna be able to clear them out. Oh, circle back. We're down to about half health. A little over half health, but it's getting pretty rough right now. We need a level up or an elite to kill. Well, there's the boss. Go ahead and take this healing. Gave us 2 HP for it. Can we even get next to Magnus? I don't even know where he's firing at. Okay, now I see. 15% attack speed. There's a 15% chance to gain a stack of frenzy. I think we're gonna go with that. Broken citrine. Now we need to keep rotating because Magnus will continue to attack us. There he is. Get a little damage on him real quick. I'm gonna start rotating again. His location is not ideal. Do want that magnet though. I don't know why I took damage there. I thought I was away from those guys, but I guess not. And we've only dealt like 5k damage to him. Not the greatest look. We're gonna go down. Yeah. Man, we have to circle around the whole thing. That noise means there's an elite. Hopefully it'll be something we can utilize, something that'll help us. Not even seeing it yet though. Where is it? There it is. Come on, man. Taking forever. This thing's gonna be looking at us now, so we gotta rotate left some more. Yep. Alright, we'll circle back. We'll see you on the loop. There's another one, which is good and bad, because if it's a spawner, we're gonna have a hard time getting close to magmas. We'll see what we got. It is a spawner, but it's spawning little guys, and its health is going down way quicker than the other one. Alright. I feel like we need some more health regen. We're struggling. And we would take less damage, so yeah, let's go ahead and grab that thick hide. Come on, let's get him before. Yes, now be something good, game. Come on now. 10% AoE. You know what, we're gonna reroll here. We already have a ton of AoE radius, so. Alright, even worse. Attack speed is okay, but not what we wanted. Where is the other elite? There it is. Alright, we need to take him out. Maybe he'll give us something way better than 5% attack speed. We're gonna go to the left, actually. Jeez, can't see. Alright, there we go. These red guys are annoying. Down to 3 HP, guys. We got this thing. This thing is going to give us something amazing. I can just feel it. Alright, guess not. Alright, we'll take that. 2 level ups on our implode. Yeah, not bad. Alright, we need to stay near this guy so we can take him out. Which way you going, bud? There we go. Now, we probably should have saved our reroll, but hopefully we get something good here. Okay. I'm alright with 60% attack speed. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Definitely for that. We'll take these enemies out here and here, and then go in the circle. Alright, see what I was talking about? It was getting pretty intense there. We're only on stage 6. I did try out the AoE character, and I feel like there's potential there, but I'm more of a basic guy, I guess. The AoE stuff's good, but the projectiles that proc more on hit effects, I think that's more beneficial. Oh, this is a speedy boy. We might actually die here, guys. We'll see. We're gonna run away. See if we can get going. Ooh. Ooh. So we're gonna have to go up in that mess. Oh, let's go back right. Oh, this is the end of the run for sure. But we killed 15,000 exploders and we've killed 10 AMAMs. Let's see, we got 260 upgrade points. Ooh, we're only ranked 55. So sad. But I believe, that would be more beneficial with our AoE radius. Could go with the HP. Let's start with 8. Or we could start with some regen by itself. You know what? Let's do that. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. And until the next one, take it easy.